never met a bad person who contains worms.
Heath, unlike most lizards, wears clothes.
Grass is good because hardship is good, and so all the prickly grass that cuts your skin is actually good for you.
Yes, pain builds character.
Printed outside.
Yeah, you don't want all your eggs in your pants basket. If that
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm the judge.
Yeah, so he's against everyone. The three of us are going to be working as a team to disprove Yossi.
You, Heath, are a lizard person in disguise.
Oh.
This is gonna be tough as a judge. There's a conflict of interest. You are a lizard person in disguise. I mean, first of all, just look at you. The skin is a little scaly, suspiciously, so I've seen you around at work slinking behind the cubicles. The way you move, slither onto your chair. It's obvious. All the conspiracies that are at play.
Objection. But don't lizards have a forked tongue?
Well, he's not showing us. This proves my point. I've seen him sunning.
Objection. Wizards like sun because they're getting warm by the sun, and he's using way too much sun cream.
That's yeah. Well, no, the sun cream attracts bugs, and he eats the bugs. I've seen it. I have it on good authority that he eats the bugs. The sunscreen
With his
attracts
forked tongue?
with his forked tongue that you just saw. He just opened his mouth.
Okay.
So, anyways, the sun makes
Objection.
Got it at the last second.
Heath, unlike most lizards, wears clothes, and thank goodness for that. But I would say I've never seen a dapper little lizard dress up and care so much about the things that he wears. You know, if he's really a lizard person, I think he would be wearing much less, and it would be much less well kept.
I'm gonna sustain that argument mainly because I like compliments.
That
That was a good compliment. That was a solid compliment. And timer's up. I'm gonna have to give that one to Cameron just because it was a great compliment. I appreciate
Yes!
the compliment. I like your tact of like, I'll just give him compliments.
yeah. He's a
It worked.
well-dressed man.
Very dapper? Okay.
Okay, so we won the card. So just playing it the normal way is, since we're on the objector's team, this goes into a pot, right? And once the pot breaks, then we each get one card. So let's say like maybe I'm the judge that round. I don't end up getting a card. So it's just kind of a little bit of a randomness on when it happens. So,
Cool.
So yeah, we got one card in the pot for the objectors.
Hooray!
Hey!
And now Yossi's the judge, and Cameron is
Alright.
the presenter, and we will defeat him.
Ooh, okay. A towel is just a bathroom blanket. Are we doing our think time?
You may have that
Are we-
if you don't wish to.
No. I say we go hard mode here. I think we just
Expert
go
mode.
right into it.
Okay, go for it.
All right. A towel is just a bathroom blanket. I think it's pretty obvious. A blanket in a laundry room is a blanket, but a bath towel in the bathroom, it's definitely a blanket, right? It's cozy, it's warm, it's dry. When you're a kid, you get out of the shower.
Why do I need a blanket in the bathroom? I just got out of the shower. I'm already
Yes,
warm.
continue.
I'm hot. I'm wet.
Continue. That's it. Okay.
That's all I got.
Well, to rebuttal that, you're not always going to be hot and wet. You're going to eventually be cold and wet. And what brings you comfort is the dryness and the warmth of a freshly laundered bathroom blanket. It'll dry you up. And when you're a kid, you're so cold when you first get out. So what do? You get down in your little golem position. You put on your bathroom blanket.
Can I object to your rebuttal to his objection?
Yes.
The judge says yes.
House rules. All right, objection. the argument was not that the towel was freshly laundered. So it could already be a wet towel.
Oh,
Served
yes.
True, that's
as
true.
How good of a
already
blanket is it then?
In my house, we all
It's
share
more of
one
a
towel.
wet blanket at that point.
Oh, rebuttal! Birdie!
Oh, shoot.
Four brilliant judges. Great point.
Thank you, but you do not get points if you award us the point.
A wet blanket is still a blanket.
Wow, I'm a really impartial judge.
Good job, team. We're winning.
Yeah.
If you're good, we'll continue the presentation.
Objection. But yeah, you're not using the regular blanket. When you have a wet hair, you're not supposed to lay in a bed with the wet hair. You gotta dry them first. So you cannot dry hair with a blanket. So towel is not a blanket.
Overruled.
Ooh.
Shut that right down.
Yes, and blankets are great, and we like blankets, especially in the bathroom. Thank you.
That was... Okay, well, this was going sideways until Cameron so brilliantly used the wet blanket argument. So I'm going to award presenter with a
This feels dirty, but I'll take it. This is a
blanket.
dirty victory. All right, I am now the judge.
Oh Lord.
So those are just discarded, so we can put those on the bottom, I guess.
Grass is evil. So grass is evil because it's not always soft and easy to walk on barefoot, and so you can't really trust going out into your yard.
Objection! Grass is good because hardship is good, and so all the prickly grass that cuts your skin is actually good for you.
Yes, pain builds character.
You should live life harder.
More character.
My rebuttal to that is grass is supposed to be a luxury in your home and on your property, and not something that's just there to build character. The character building part of that is when you have to maintain the grass.
Objection. Grass isn't luxury. Statues in your yard is luxury.
I do agree with that.
No, I don't think I have a rebuttal.
Okay, we'll just keep the timer going, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I overrule us.
So, okay, grass is still evil because you can't lay in it, or you can't.
Objection. Rabbits are the definition of cute, cuddly, and kindness, and they eat grass. Therefore, grass can't be evil. If the pure rabbit eats grass, it mustn't be evil.
Can you support your arguments?
No.
No. You could, but that's not how the
Yes,
game's
you
played.
Please don't.
I mean, you could. That would be funny.
That would be
And we would all lose.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all you
Rabbits
got.
are great.
Do you have a
and
rebuttal?
Rabbits are.
Can't eat evil.
Well, then we start to argue about rabbits being great or not, or pure.
You can't win that. They are pure. Everybody loves a rabbit. Am I right?
Unless they come from.
Unless they're carnivorous.
Unless they come from that movie,
Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Oh, don't have a
Life of Brian? No. Flying Circus. No.
Life of Pi.
Unless they come from the Holy Grail, and in that case, they are not pure. And maybe it's because they ate grass that's evil.
Oh, boy.
I'm out of cards.
Objection sustained on that one. All right, we're gonna pick up the time.
All right. And to continue my argument, you
Objection.
can't let. Oh.
It's your time.
Okay, Cameron, you forgot to
One last little. I guess
Sorry.
that's the last one.
Grass is good because contains a lot of nutrition for pretty much all the animals that eat grass. And that's how we're getting protein through the meat.
Ooh.
And everybody knows protein is good.
Well, I guess it depends on your use of the grass. I enjoy my grass because I like to walk out in it in the summer. And when I can't walk out in the summer and it's sharp on my feet, that it's just evil.
All right. Judge time. You started off real strong,
I know.
but then they started talking about rabbits and nutrients, and I think I got to give it to the objectors.
Yes, we win.
Oh wait,
We're the best.
yes. So that goes
Two
to the
of our
objector's pot.
3 needed cards.
One more card and the pot breaks. You're now the judge.
Bad apples are healthier than bad people, which is true because bad apples can contain some bugs and worms that give you additional amount of protein. Plus, with the bad apples, all what you're having is diarrhea. When with the bad people, you're having depression.
No, objection. Bad apples are horrible. Have you ever had one thrown at you and it explode in your face? That I would take arguing with some jerk any day.
Apples have the vitamins that help your skin and make it smoother. So even if someone threw that bad apple to you, your skin will get softer and nicer.
Okay. I rebuttal that with bad people can make vitamins, and you could pay them potentially with money to get said vitamins, and no apple needed.
Yeah, okay, piggybacking off of that, bad people are everywhere. And there, I'm sure, are some very bad dermatologists. But if we're talking about how good apples are for your skin, I think we need to talk about how good dermatologists are for your skin.
Bad apples are better than bad people because bad people causing more problems. Like they are destroying good apples for food, and the bad apples are just dying with not eating.
That's a fair point.
Okay.
Continue.
Objection. Bad people have never made normal, healthy people sick. It's always apples. Apples, they contain worms, and I have never met a bad person who contains worms. That I'm aware of.
With bad apples, you still can make a decent cider. With bad people, you cannot really make anything.
Objection.
Oh,
Objection.
wow. Okay, I got.
You're saying bad apples you can make cider, but you can't make anything with a bad person. Have we seen Sweeney Todd? He made the best meat pies in town. And he saved a struggling business, a struggling bakery.
And I'm going to add to that, like, bad people. Like, are they just bad at acting? Because we've all seen great concepts of a movie ruined by bad acting.
And I'm going to use my
And those
last...
apples were great in that movie.
I mean, my last objection on this, I mean, have you ever tasted bad people? That's, you don't know. They
They're
could
bad.
be way
Taste
healthier than bad. I have nothing.
So you can keep going even if you're out of cards when you're
Because you're
the
Then why
presenter.
don't you leave?
For when you're the objector.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's still time on the timer. Does that mean she needs to keep going?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
you can't really eat bad people because that will make you a bad person. If you eat bad apple, it doesn't make you a bad person. Bad apples are also make us survive because bad apples usually contain the flies that's flying around, and that's how we're having some lizard and birds. So bad apples save the world.
oh yeah, that's
Wow.
What a mic drop of like a last ditch. I got nothing.
And
I got no cards.
We're all out of objections.
If I had cards, I would have nothing.
And we're at time anyways. Okay.
so
I think we can all probably agree that Katya did a pretty good job of arguing that one.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just because of her accent. Makes her sound
So then you
scary.
keep going is your point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you make video, you'll need to make subtitles when you're speaking.
Oh gosh, the subtitles are gonna be so random from all of us making really poor arguments where Cameron's gonna be like,
actually, subtitles are a good idea, but they should be in Russian.
and then the 3 Russians that are watching this are like, finally, somebody put subtitles. Finally.
That would be amazing.
Okay, I think it is. Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh boy. Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
mixing
going
up
for
the
the
decks.
Okay,
split,
freaky.
split deck approach.
So when someone is objective, I'm just like putting timer like that. But when he's speaking, he's going.
And also, so we can object, so you lay it down, but then he has time to rebuttal. So we can have a dialogue, and that'll still be on his side.
Oh, okay.
But it's when we kind of move on to the next point, and you decide kind of when that happens.
Alright. So, underwear is a scam. Of course underwear is a scam. I mean, you have pants on. What are the pants doing if underwear is needed? Exactly. That's my point.
Well, objection. Have you ever tried going without? You'll know pretty quickly why they invented underwear. Where will all the brown streaks go? That you
In
have
your
them,
pants.
don't you?
In your pants is where they'll go.
I also object. I double up on that objection. I like to wear my pants multiple days throughout the week without laundering them, just like one might not shampoo their hair every day, right? Because it's healthy. It's the right thing to do. If I were to not wear underwear and get these skid marks, as you have implied, in my own pants, I would not be able to, in good conscience, wear my pants multiple times without laundering them.
I'm sorry, you're so dirty. That was my counter. It was a character attack. Obviously, underwear is a scam. I mean, Haynes, they perpetuated this scam. They're trying to talk you into it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Just wash your pants. You'll be fine.
Objection. It provides a nice barrier between you and the outside clothing world, which can be very big, strange, and cold. And that's another reason that you should definitely wear underwear, is because it's a big cold world out there.
You're right. And to that point, I'll say it is cold out there because underwear is making you too hot. You're gonna chafe. You're gonna get sweaty, and that's why you need that.
No, I object. Have I objected in time?
You did because the timer was.
Yeah, timer's off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the timer was off.
We've got one last chance to
Okay.
turn this
All
around.
right. All right. There's both a energy, a temperature insulation, but also a comfort insulation that occurs. You know, you gotta
Yes,
you
think
gotta
of the
layer
comfort.
it up. You gotta layer it up. You know, you don't want your under area to be frigid when it's frigid outside.
Yeah, you don't
or-
want all your eggs in your pants basket. If that,
Oh my god.
I've never called my pants my egg basket before. Wow.
I'm just saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket,
New phrase.
so to speak.
These aren't pants, these are egg baskets.
Look, I'm not inferring anything.
Only if you're a woman. I say egg basket.
Oh, I never
It's-
thought about
Huevos.
It's an analogy.
that.
In Russian, the
We clearly are the winners.
thingy calls eggs men, so makes sense in Russian.
In your counter argument to where underwear helps you temperature regulate, you can wear insulated pants, like snow pants, if it's a little chilly outside. Or if it's a little warm, wear some thinner pants. Maybe a nice dry fit material. Not a sponsor.
It's
Okay,
well, I just,
Objection to that. We're now talking about different types of materials that pants can be made out of, which brings up a great point of chafing. You know, you wear the specific types of pants, but you also need the right undergarments when you go on a good long hike. Otherwise, 5 hours in, you start getting rashes. You start getting chafed.
yes.
Lotions. You need some lotions. That's what you need. Lotions.
Okay, so
creams,
what? You're supposed
some
to-
salves,
you're supposed to just wear leather pants without underwear? That's
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it'll show underwear lines. We're not. Oh my god. The underwear lines. The underwear lines. What will your date think of you when you show up with all kinds of lines on your posterior?
I'm out of it. I
For men, I'm sorry.
She's awarded the points to you.
Oh,
Good news.
yes.
You have broken the
break
pool.
it.
You get
My
a card.
first.
You get a card. You get a card. Everybody gets a card except for me and Katya.
So what is that for then?
So you know how like you'll put up an objection, and then somebody will say like something, and
Yeah,
then you want to add to it. It's technically a rebuttal.
Yeah.
So
We just
the
haven't been
judge,
told.
Oh,
if
so
you're
we just
arguing
get too
with the
excited.
judge.
Yeah, it's technically so like Yossi will make a comment like I don't know, trees are stealing from us. I would then say bushes are actually stealing, and then he would say something, and then I would then if I wanted to add to it, it would actually technically be a rebuttal, but we just keep throwing in the objection.
Okay. Coconuts are the most menacing of all the nuts.
Ooh.
So coconuts are menacing. Have you seen them all the way up in that palm tree? Well, someone has to go up and get those nuts, and that someone is usually in the form of a slave monkey. They would go get their bananas themselves, but instead they're forced to get coconuts.
They're already getting coconuts.
How can a monkey eat a coconut?
They're already pulling them down.
Show me a monkey eating a coconut, and I'll show you.
All of his, I didn't say eating, I said picking them off. And he has it on good authority that they go out there and do that. So
Cameron
just
did go to
these-
Indonesia.
they
You got a coconut guy.
they are being paid to do what they do naturally. And why are we arguing about
When people are
coconut?
trying to survive on an island when they have no food, the coconuts is actually the only thing they're surviving off. So coconuts are not evil; they actually help a lot of lives to be survived.
All right. Are you gonna start the time? Okay. Ever heard of death by coconut?
Objection!
All out, all out.
You ever heard of death by coconut?
Have you ever heard of a coconut bra? That's not menacing at all. In fact, it's clothing and it's fun because you bring it out at a luau, and you cannot do that with any other. I would argue you could not do it with any other nut.
I have one word: chafing. I rest my case.
I'm definitely gonna have to decide with the defense on this one. As yeah, monkey slaves. That's not good. That means
right,
coconuts
that's
are
me.
evil. No, coconuts are evil. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The defense wins.
Wait.
I don't have to
Hold
go.
on. You just. This is
I have
not
excused myself
an
there.
objective court.
Okay, hang on. Let me back up here. I would like to
The judge
redact.
has it out for
Hang
me.
on, I would like to redact my former statement.
is so.
I need to make a redaction of my former statement. The
Yeah.
presenter wins because yes, monkey slaves are bad,
Thank you.
and coconuts obviously control the monkey slaves, and this is how coconuts reproduce by
And, yes.
forcing monkey slaves to harvest them.
And I might add that is very menacing.
That is menacing. That was a good. Ducks are the cockroaches of the bird world.
Ready?
Yep. So ducks, those things are annoying, huh? Huh? A judge? Yeah, they're annoying, and you can't get rid of them. They're everywhere. No matter how many your neighbors go and
Objection.
shoot from the sky.
Pigeons are the cockroaches of the bird world. I mean, have you seen them? They're everywhere. They're gross. They're dirty. Ducks are great. They quack. They scoot around. Have you ever seen their babies? My gosh, they're adorable. But pigeons? Ugh.
That's.
I rest my case.
Rebuttal. I say pigeons are also quite nice. Did you ever watch Sesame Street growing up?
Yeah,
Bert's favorite bird is a pigeon, and for good reason. They make that little sound, unlike a cockroach.
Rebuttal. Bird's dumb. Ernie for the win, and Ernie says pigeons are cockroaches. Look it up. Season 4, episode 12.
Okay.
Sesame Street. I'm quoting references.
Okay. And,
Nobody looked that up.
Also, so cockroaches make some real nasty sounds, right? Like what's the most unattractive sound a bird makes? It's the quacking.
I'll tell you.
Of
I'll tell you.
a
It's
duck.
that's the next noise a bird makes. That is it.
Oh my goodness.
That's it. I don't even need. I know I'm out of cards. That's fine. That's all I need. That's all I need to let you know the worst sound is. Okay, I'll do it one more time.
Oof, that's really hard to come back from. Do you have anything to counter that? It's
My rebuttal is quack quack. You know, it's
How dare you? How dare you, sir? You know my mom was a duck.
that sounds like a conflict of interest.
Also, ducks will eat literally anything, just like cockroaches do, and you just find them everywhere. You know, you can't get rid of those darn things. Infested we are with them.
Yeah, pigeons.
I think I'm going to hand this one to the presenter.
Oh!
What? Yeah, just because points for defense, but then when he said that his mom was a duck, then that's when it all fell apart. Because
Heath, you just
I outed myself.
Ah.
I outed my whole family.
then I realized that yeah, they definitely are the cockroaches. There you go.
I hope there aren't any ducks watching this. They're gonna comment.
All right, so I got 3 cards. So in this game, I win. Is that right? I think that's the number we came
Yeah.
to.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Cameron.
Hey, I have won. Thank you.
Man, that's great, Cameron.
So what are you gonna do with the prize money?
Yeah.
Probably open up an empty box.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take off your shirt. That's
And also, 10 cents isn't gonna get you far.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
we're on a pretty tight budget here.
Yeah.
That's all we can swing. So yeah, that's the game. If you liked it, we have some links below. Definitely check them out. You can win a free game. Also, more links to some other review videos, some descriptors, other things like that. And hopefully you like it. If you don't tell us.
Approved by immigrants.
I didn't realize you speak for all immigrants. Huh. That's a very
I
powerful
get
title.
subscribed.
That's a very powerful title. Now we're gonna find out that none of this audio actually picked